Hi everyone. Okay, I'm assuming you have completed the Core Maximus YouTube warm-up because all of you should know better. I want you nice and warm before we start. We are doing exercises all on one. Round 2 is going to be all on the other. Only 2 rounds today. So I want one heavy weight, one medium weight. Push yourselves because you are only going through this twice, one on each side. Okay, so let me get my trusty little timer. And I'm going to grab my heavy weight to start with. And that ball is going to be in front of me. So I'm going all right-sided, okay? I have my heel on the ball. Bottom leg, knee pointed out, or toes pointed out just slightly. Palms going to face forward. From here, overhead press. Okay, so I have opposite foot on the floor, opposite hand is holding my weight. Left foot on the floor, right hand holding weight. Palm faces forward, chest out, eyes up. Really strong push, and then control on the down. So here, I'm really counterbalancing. As you might be able to see, the ball's rolling a little bit all over the map as I try and stabilize through my core and my lower body to push that weight overhead. I'm doing a strong push, shoulder away from ear, and then on the down, I'm really thinking of that wall in front of me and wall behind. So I do not want that weight coming forward. I'm doing a slow control on the down, squeezing through my upper back. Now my planted leg is really starting to fire, and this is only exercise 1 as it counterbalances here. Really strong up, really strong on that down. Good, one more big strong push. And really control on the down. Okay, from here, I'm moving into my medium, lighter weight. Same foot on the ball. Okay, so my right foot's on the ball, left foot on the floor, toes pointed forward just a tiny little bit. My weight's going in that right hand. I'm going to stay as tall as possible. I'm going lat raise. So from here, straight out to the side, straight back in. So planted leg, knee bent tiny little bit. I'm lifting to shoulder height and then control that down. Okay, here we go. So all of my weight is on that one leg. I'm really fighting to keep that ball as still as possible. I have a tiny bend in my knee, or in my elbow, so I have a soft elbow, soft knee as well, actually, and a tiny little bend in my wrist. So my wrist isn't rolling forward and backwards as I lift and lower here. Now, sometimes we do 18 moves at once. We're really focusing on this shoulder strength today and this strong glute strength. So here, we're actively pushing through this planted leg to avoid that hip popping out to the side. And I'm really working on the side of that shoulder, shoulder away from ear, little pause, control on the down. Weight's not in front, weight's not behind, straight out to the side, shoulder blade pulled back, just a tiny little bit. We have 10 seconds left here. Now, if you're not feeling this through the shoulder, I want you to up your weight a little bit. Your last couple reps should be hard and challenging. Last one here, right? We're only doing everything on one side once, everything on the other side once. I'm going back to my heavy weight. My left foot is still on the floor. I think you're picking up on the pattern. Right foot is on the ball. I'm going to hold that weight with both hands, and I'm going for wood chops. So I'm going to go up towards my right shoulder, my right foot's on the ball, right shoulder, and then I'm going to bring the weight to that left hip. Okay, so challenging core, challenging balance here. And I'm rotating through from belly button up, shoulders rotate out, shoulders rotate towards my hip. Good. And I'm really fighting to not fall off the ball. If I do, I'll just hop back up and away we keep going. So, good rotation. I push that weight up and I hold and control it down. Really strong through my planted leg again. Knee slightly bent. Really strong through glute. Working through core, working through rotation, and working through that shoulder strength. Big strong push. Control that weight on the down. Right? Big strong push. Control the weight on the down. Again, I want this weight heavy enough that these last couple reps are challenging. Good, big strong push. And we control on the down. Last one. We got this. Up and down. Good. We are going to sit and left foot on the floor, right foot off. I'm switching weights. In all fairness, I could have a little bit heavier here. We are going single arm bicep curl. So left foot on the floor, right foot off, palm faces forward, curl and down. Okay, we're here for a minute. I'm going to pivot sideways. I want you seated tall. I want that elbow locked into your rib cage. You're going to squeeze on the up. Really think of that upper arm firing. We're going to squeeze on the down. Think of the back of that arm firing. Strong squeeze up, strong squeeze down. My right foot is off the floor the entire time. This poor little left leg is still working. Right? Chest is out, eyes are up, shoulders are away from ears. We want to hit the point. I said I could have had a little bit heavier here. I want to hit the point where these last couple reps on this bicep is a lot of work, and we're really fighting to pull that weight up. That's how we know we're at the right weight. Those last little bit, we're really fighting, not with ugly form. We don't want ugly form. That's not cute, everybody. We don't want ugly form. We want to be nice and strong and working with really good form. Good. Last one here. Great. Okay. I'm going back to my heavy because we're going into a chest press. So we're going to come all the way out. Both feet get to stay on the floor finally, but your right arm is still working. So we're coming all the way out. Head and shoulders rest on the ball. Shoulders, hips, knees, nice straight line. Let me check my timer. Good. From here, palm faces knees, elbow bent, strong push up. This other arm, wherever makes you happy. If you want it across your chest, if you want it by your hip, whatever works. I want head and shoulders resting on the ball. If I pivot a little bit for you, actually, you guys keep going. I'm changing sides so you can see my arm. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Hips up strong. Shoulders, hips, knees, nice straight line. Really push those hips up. As my arm comes down, my upper arm is coming in contact with the ball just slightly. Palm faces knees, strong up. Hand in line with shoulder, weight in line with chest, not my face. Single arm chest push. As I'm lowering and raising, the ball is not moving, my hips aren't moving. So I'm really avoiding that tilt on this single arm strength. Down, strong push. I'm sure we're almost there. Two more, we got this. Nice and heavy. Good. Again, these last couple reps, I really want you to feel like you're working. Good. Come on, all the way down for me. Side planks. Yep, it's a true story. Okay, let me fix my mat here. We are going elbow, right elbow down. We're still working that right shoulder. This is a little breather for you. You're welcome. Ball between our feet. Elbow under shoulder. We're going to lock that shoulder into place. Lock our knees. Hand in front of us. If we need it, up and down we go. Up, slow control on the down. Okay, so this poor little right shoulder. This is the last exercise for this right side. Then you guys are going to repeat this whole video one more time using left arm for everything. Right? We're just going to switch sides on the next round. Fingers on the floor, nice and relaxed. Shoulder away from ear. I'm really thinking of popping those hips up as high as they can. Control on the down. I'm going for a light tap and straight back up, but if we need to, we rest. We rest everything down and then strong push. Slow control on the down, strong push up. Really fighting shoulder away from ear. Now I'm slipping a little bit. Tends to happen. We tend to slide. I also get a little bit of a rest. And I readjust, elbow right under shoulder, very important. We're almost there, actually. I'm gonna add 5 seconds because I rested, so it only seems fair. Okay, here's our last 5 seconds. Good, and rest. Okay, one more time through, repeat all of that on that opposite side. You have got this. Let's do it. Keep the ball nice and still. Perfect form, then the cool down. Have a great day, everyone.